So matter is any substance that has mass and it occupies volume. Now matter exists in three physical states. Exist in three physical states. Solid, liquid, and gas. Now there is a fourth one also, which is called plasma. But initially just the three distinct matter. Okay, so we are going to learn solid, liquid, and gas properties first. What are their masses and volumes, and what's the main properties that makes them unique. Okay, so let's start with solid, liquid, gases. Solid, we know that that particles are tightly packed, right? So particles are tightly packed. It has a definite volume and shape. So I would say if this is a tightly packed, means it has definite volume. And definite shape. And if it is tightly packed, it cannot compress, right? Solid cannot be compressed. Okay, so that's about solid. Now liquid, they are loosely packed. The particles are loosely packed. And they are free to pass, they are free to move past each other. So they are free to move past one another. Okay, so that's liquid. It has definite volume. If it is a definite volume, let me write it again properly. If it has a definite volume, you cannot compress. But it has indefinite shape. Because whenever you pour liquid from one container to other shape container, it takes its shape. So that's why it has indefinite shape. Now we are going to talk about gaseous states. Their particles are far apart. Their particles are far apart distributed. Let me rewrite it again. Uniformly distributed throughout the container. It has indefinite shape and volume. So, I'm sorry, let me rewrite this one. This one has a indefinite, okay, this liquid has indefinite shape, but in here is indefinite shape and volume. If it has indefinite volume, that means it can be compressible. It can be compressible. All right. Now, since we have solid, liquid and gases, and when the phase change, you need energy, right, to convert from solid to gas and liquid to gas, or gas to liquid, liquid to solid, right? That is called phase change. Phase change. Phase change means when you convert from solid to liquid, liquid to gas, and when you provide some energy. Okay? Question? Alright, so we are going to talk about solid to liquid. When we change from solid to liquid, I'm going to go to next slide. Solid to liquid phase change. Whenever we convert from solid to liquid, it goes through melting. Melting. And how that? When we increase temperature, melting happen. When we increase temperature, melting happens. Now let's say we are going from liquid to solid, then it's called freezing, and for that what we do, decrease temperature. That's a solid to gas phase change. Now let's say from liquid to gas phase change. Liquid to gas phase change we call vaporizing. And for that we increase temperature. And from gas states to liquid state we call condensing. And for that we decrease temperature. Now let's say for solid to gas. Now when we convert from solid to gas, directly from solid to gas, there will be no liquid. That is called sublimation. Sublimation. In this process, temperature increase. Dry ice is an example. It directly sublimed. Then from gas to solid, that is called deposition. Deposition, that's where temperature decrease. So that's how the phase change from solid to liquid, liquid to gas. Okay, and in each of those process, melting, vaporizing, condensing, deposition, all those things, those terms are used